Welcome to this podcast from Stratfor, leader in global intelligence.
Beware of Greeks bearing election promises. This variation on a well-known theme comes to mind as Greece's Prime Minister Kostas Karamanlis calls a snap election because, as he puts it, the country needs to clarify the political landscape. Now, what does that mean? Hello and welcome to Stratfor. I'm Colin Chapman. Karamanlis, halfway through a 4-year term, says he needs a fresh mandate to deal with the economic downturn. But since his Conservative New Democracy government, which sits on a majority of just one, trails the main opposition PASOK Socialists by about 6 percentage points, it looks as if he could be headed down the same kamikaze route as the LDP in Japan. Yet, Karamanlis could be calculating that the rate at which his popularity is sliding is such that it'd be better to face the people now than later. From Stratfor's perspective, Greece has for some time topped a list of European governments in danger of failing. The government has had numerous recent setbacks, widespread riots and protests over the shooting of an 18-year-old youth, corruption involving ministers, public concern over the official handling of bushfires that fanned dangerously close to Athens, affecting residential areas just north of the city, and a dismal performance at European parliamentary elections, where most right-of-centre parties did well. Karamanlis' timing is interesting, because it came on the same day as terrorist attacks in Athens and Greece's other main city, Thessalonica. In the capital, a car bomb detonated just outside the Athens Stock Exchange, damaging buildings and wounding a passerby. Greece has been hit by both the economic and the financial crises. Tourism has suffered from a shortage of hard-up European visitors, and by those from outside the Eurozone who've been deterred by Eurozone prices. The economy is expected to shrink by between 0.5% and 1% this year. The government also has debt which amounts to almost 104% of gross domestic product. That's a level exceeded only by profligate G8 member Italy. On the financial side, there's overexposure of banks to Central European neighbours. If the socialists do manage to turf the government out next month, they'll not find life easy. Staying within the Eurozone will require a discipline that will be unpopular. Breaking from it will produce problems of a different kind. Another possible outcome is that PASOK, led by George Papandreou, a former foreign minister, may not garnish enough votes to form a government in its own right, which would add to political uncertainty and leave Greece very exposed. I'm Colin Chapman at Stratfor. Marla Dial will be with you tomorrow. Please join her then.